All right, what is up, everybody? MysterySchooler here. How are you all today? We got Meta Yarby in the house. Welcome. We got Michael Khan. What's up, buddy? Always good to see you, man. Two flat thumbs to you, my friend. Today we're going to cover some interesting images from this old book I was looking through. A couple other channels I watched covered this. I thought I'd do an analysis as well. Made a little more in depth, you know. We got a really good presentation. Strap in, guys. Get this set up real quick. Hey, Meta Yarb, doing good, man. Just chilling, you know, doing the life thing. All right, how's that audio level, guys? Guys in the chat, how's that music audio level? Okay. What's the volume? All right, cool. Here we go. The Conquest of the Air Seen by Image. 1495 to 1909. So some of these are really old, guys. Yeah, these are considered rare, but they're on the Gallica archive if you want to check it out yourself. I have to do some translating though. So we're coming out the gate swinging, guys. We're coming out swinging. Okay. The paragraph above the image on the right reads, one direction of rotation the canvas of the propulsion paddle, folding back in the return movement. The system was equipped with a rudder and a sounding balloon, bristling with metal spikes, was to collect atmospheric electricity. Wow. Even if this was just a concept, which I don't think it was, which you're going to see in this presentation, this is a pretty advanced concept, even. I mean, for them to even know to do something like this. Because you're going to see later in the presentation, we go over when the sounding balloon was invented in 1920s or something, early 1900s. And some of these are from the late 1700s, 1600s. It's insane. Yeah, there it is on the right. See, somehow it's almost like he's got solar panel paddles, basically, huh? Like to turn the darn thing. But yeah, it's interesting. Then they got lift, right? They're moving up with the balloon. So now they just need propulsion to go in a direction. And it looks like they were utilizing radiant energy. We've covered this before on this channel. You're definitely going to want to check out my antique tech video if you're not familiar with any of that kind of stuff. Yes, we have plenty of copium on hand, everybody, if you need some. Yep, there it is, guys. The aerostatic cavalry, 1785. Perfectly normal. Wow, check this guy out, huh? The horse aeronaut or ascent of Tetsu Brissy in Meudan. Now, I thought, oh, this must be some kind of work of fiction or something, right? Like, how would you even get a horse to stay still? When I first saw this, I thought, oh, it was a statue of a guy on a horse or something, right? Because how would you even get a horse to even stay still up there, right? It trips me out. Looks like a magic carpet to me on the bottom there. Kind of depiction, huh? Wow, look how ornate and detailed everything is on it as well. Really decorated. Fancy. Yeah, check out the stones on this guy, huh? He's on a horse on a blimp thing. 1785, guys. Oh, Meta Yarb says a year older does not mean any wiser. They darn right, man. Yep. Amen to that. Nothing new under the sun, my friend. Yeah, so here's some practical applications. It looks like some military applications they had going on to this. At first, when I saw this, I thought, oh, there's a festival or something. They're having a festival, right? And they're showing off their stuff. Nah, man, the ships at the bottom of this image, they're shooting at each other. There's a war going on here. There's people fleeing underground, it looks like, to a different city that's getting taken over. Possibly. So we got a hot air balloon invasion. You guys remember learning about this in history? There is a lot of stuff about this. I was surprised, but in history class, we certainly didn't know about this. But there is a lot of information backing this stuff. There's on the Smithsonian website, they have a lot detailed about it, but there's just something off about it. Because I know it's on the Smithsonian website, it's always them, filling the balloons with heat, with the torch underneath and stuff. But you'll notice in a lot of these depictions, it's not the case. They have balloons filled with, helium or something, gases, right? They're aerostatics. So it makes you wonder just what else do they have going on, huh? Back then. Fascinating subject to me, though. Definitely tripped me out when I saw it. Hey, Caucasian Sasquatch in the house. What's up, buddy? Thanks for being here, man. Good to see you. How's everything? But yeah, it turns out this is a real dude, though. This isn't just a drawing. This guy is a real aeronaut. The aeronauts are the real astronauts, guys. The astronauts are the aeronauts. These guys are guys who flew around for real, allegedly. I mean, look at this. I thought it was a work of fiction at first, but yeah, this guy, he trained his horse. Yeah, he trained his horse to stay still. There was a real person that actually did this in a hydrogen balloon. Pierre Tetsu-Brissy. His first balloon ascent in 1785, and the first night ascent in 1786. Okay, in a hydrogen balloon. What? He subsequently undertook more than 50 flights in his lifetime. What the heck? During the last years of the 18th century, besides the military applications by men of heart and patriotism, balloons continued to contribute to national and military festivals. 3 years before the revolution, Tetsu-Brissy, a new aeronaut, gave himself the title of physicist. I wonder why he'd do that, huh? Just because it's a fun carnival thing they do, right? No, he's a physicist, okay. And announced plans for a 24-hour balloon flight using a hydrogen balloon with oars similar to Jean-Pierre Blanchard. That's the last image we saw, guys. What do you guys think of all this, huh? Yeah, that's what I said, Meta Yarp. Hydrogen? That doesn't even sound what? It does say user-generated source, but like I said, I didn't know anything about this guy. I thought that the image we showed earlier was possibly a work of fiction, but apparently this is a real historical figure. And, yeah, there's more info on him on the Smithsonian website as well. I just copy-pasted this real quick because I didn't want to get into it too much, but yeah, we got this stuff all over the place. I really do think that they used the Hindenburg or whatever it's called incident where the blimp exploded. I think they use that as propaganda to get this kind of tech away from us because, the way they have it set up now, this giant piece of steel and all this rocket fuel it takes to get the giant piece of steel to move through the sky and blah, blah, blah. It's really expensive and really, it's all explosion technology when really you could just have a balloon and just kind of float. But how would they charge us for that, right? And look at these depictions on the right over here. You're going to see a lot of this. Were people experimenting with aerostatic suits? It's funny because people would consider what I just said to be like, controversial or something, but it's pretty well established that Leonardo da Vinci was experimenting with things like this, so it seems pretty consistent with the narrative as well. That's why I put suppressed, not hidden or whatever, because it's just the information is there. You just gotta look, right? Yeah. Was there more of these things than just gas as well? Like, were they using energy or something to power these things, or did this thing just happen to get hit by lightning at the time of this picture or something, right? I'm pretty sure this is a video, so it's it's continuously happening. Yeah, nothing to see here, folks. Please disperse. Whoa, get a load of this guy, huh? Caucasian Sasquatch says, or titanium, but woof, that's expensive. Yeah, exactly, right? Compared to a balloon, huh? Over here in Nevada, they had recently, last couple of years ago, they had a hot air balloon fest or something. I remember saying, and man, those people were having trouble just like keeping them in the air, and like there was just a little bit of wind, and it's those old school hot air balloons with the big torch thing underneath, and that method, and that's the method I think that they push on us. It seems really basic, like the primitive version of this technology they push on us. But sometimes I wonder, like, how I always talk about recurring cataclysm on this channel. Like, maybe there was a deluge more recently than they told us. Sometimes I think that the inheritors of that society like come across stuff like this laying around. What is this thing? Yeah, Caucasian Sasquatch says they got hit by lightning a lot. Yeah, that actually makes sense, man. I mean, you're literally driving through lightning clouds, right? They didn't have a good grasp of proper grounding. Oh, okay. It's interesting. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be messing around in the air with metals, that's for sure. Yeah, check out this depiction, guys. What is that? We got like 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 giant hot air balloons. It looks like half of one in the middle. What is that, huh? With some kind of wings? Like, oh, I see. No, in the middle, it's like another platform to stand on the top, huh? And check out the bottom level there. There's a whole bunch of people standing there, see? Wow. I thought these were just pictures at first, but we're going to see later that these things flew. These things, obviously they didn't have cameras or whatever, but these things flew. They were selling tickets to go see these things. I have images of those tickets. Stick around, guys. This is a weird presentation, as usual. Hence the name MysterySchooler, right? Oh, Meta Yarb Yarby says, ammonia was used before gas, but blew up a lot. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Ammonia, interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, check out these guys. They got their balloon tied on the right. 1854, 1878. Wow. I mean, I know this is well established at the time they had these. My question is, how accessible were they, and how common were they? Because the way I understood through history, it's like, yeah, they had these, but some people had them, the rich had them, blah blah. But you're gonna see as we keep going through this presentation, guys, I'm starting to wonder, like, how we all have cars today. Kind of seems like these guys had hella hot air balloons, like lots of people. Like, just saying. Gosh, I want one. Yeah, here's the official ceremony, public ceremony featuring balloons. Wow, look how ornate. The architecture, huh? Beautiful. I love that Victorian. They all seem pretty happy, don't they? You notice when you look at pictures from this time period, or images or whatever, you usually see a lot of people suffering and people, down on their luck and, poverty level and stuff. Everybody always usually looks pretty happy and like upper class dressed, which is kind of controversial the way they teach us life was in the 1700s. Like, I don't know, these guys don't look like they're just dying of plague and stuff all over the place. Yeah, this image I originally had for my last presentation, the Tartaria for the technology, how we're going over the obelisk for the technology, or what's going on with them, right? Or just what exactly is the deal with them, huh? But then I noticed in the back over there, look, it's our homeboy, the guy on the horse from earlier. That's him. That's Pierre whatever. See on the right? He's up there flying. Bro. What the heck? Wow, that looks different too. Where's the rest of his balloon, right? Was there another guy with a flying horse balloon? Huh. Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie, Kiki's Delivery Service, but you'll notice a lot of imagery very similar to this kind of stuff. And I watched an interview with the creator of that show, and he was saying, the animator, Miyazaki, whatever his name is, and he was saying how he was inspired by old books that his dad would read, would go through. Old French books or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he said. And that movie that he drew takes place in Paris, France, and it's all stuff like this all over the place. Sometimes I wonder, like, is it that he was inspired by this, or did he know more? Because there's a lot behind Studio Ghibli and all those guys. They're probably Masons, I don't know. But they're pretty much the Disney of Japan over there, Studio Ghibli. Oh, check out all this stuff, huh? What's this? The water wagon in the middle. Okay. People transporting water maybe with this thing, huh? That seems efficient. Don't have to cross all those mountains, there wasn't as many roads, huh? Just take your freaking whatever the hell that is, right? There you go. Check out this one on the bottom left. Personally conducted tour. The bird's eye view of the world. Wow. Oh, that one in the far back in the center, it looks like the Titanic on a balloon. On her balloon. And, I can't go one stream without mentioning Final Fantasy, the video game series, but yeah, this stuff's all over that as well. The airships where it's just basically a boat with like two propellers on the front and back. It would just like never fly, right? It's like, it really reminds me of stuff like this. Yeah, did you guys know about this? How they used to board these shit like this? That was a trip to me. And actually, you notice that the tip of the blimp, I don't think it's just there to be held. I think they're refueling right there through these towers, huh? Wow, doesn't this seem a lot more efficient than the airport? I'll bet they couldn't charge you a lot to use these, They could transport a lot of people quickly for cheaply, so they're like, we're not getting enormously rich off this. We're just regular rich, right? We have to change they limited travel is what I think, guys. That's what I think. They limited travel. You limit travel, you limit society. You can control the environment when you the economy when you control commerce. Yeah, here's homeboy on the right again on his. They said they said Pierre he was riding on a horse, but now he's riding on a deer. So I'm going to pose the question again: was there more than one of these guys riding around on a horse balloon? Le Restauration. Restaurant. How's everybody today? Welcome. Appreciate all of you. The Dominus Provibit. Yeah, you got the paddles again on the bottom depiction there. Guys rolling with the paddles in the air. Air paddles. How does that work, huh? I thought this was interesting. We have a obituary page on these people that died in their travels in their personal hot air balloons. So I'm going to pose it again. How common were these personal hot air balloons in 1819? You know, and check out this poor lady on the left. This Blanchard aeronaut. She was an aeronaut. 1819, I guess she died. And check it out, she fell off that roof. Her balloon caught fire or something, see that? It looks like on the right over here, these guys, maybe they drowned, huh? Situation, perilous situation. Clayfield. The canal, Bristol's Watermouth, September 1810. Perilous situation, so maybe they survived, huh? I can't read the whole thing. I try to translate, but I just can't see it. You guys have to understand, these images I got in the first place are from really old newspaper clippings and stuff, okay? This isn't just like some Google search, you find these images like this, okay? Just saying. So I really do my best with trying to translate and bring all the info to you guys, but like I said, it's fucking suppressed, right? Yeah, and you can see on the right, there's a lot of information on that stuff. Pretty detailed. It seems like they were delivering things with this, but that's not a hot air balloon. They have they have the wings again, those leaf-looking canvas wings again, and basically a boat on the bottom, and held with strings to the wings, and they just, I don't know, I'm not sure how it works. That one, the first slide I showed you guys was, them utilizing radiant energy in the sky. 1742. Were they using energy in the air to travel? Make deliveries? 1742? I mean, how does that thing wouldn't fly by just paddling? You guys think like a butterfly? I doubt it. Those things would have to be so efficient to carry your weight in the boat you're in and all that crap. No, man, there's got to be more to it. Here's a closer up image of what we're just looking at. See in the top right, you can see it again. Yeah, what is this? They look like, they kind of remind me of the Vimana. Do you guys know about the Vimana? From the Ramayana, Indian lore. Yeah, they kind of look like this. They kind of described like this. They have flying machines in very ancient times, times of Rama and them. Is this like surviving technology? Is this more developed technology or less developed technology or backward engineered technology like that? What are we seeing here? I, for one, don't think that if those things paddled up and down that it would fly. I think it wouldn't get any lift. There would have to be more to it. What do you guys think? If it was that simple, I'm sure we'd all have one of these things, right? I was able to translate on the top there. Popularization by the art print of the first aerostatic machines. I thought these things looked a little too detailed, ornate, advanced. Aerostatic machines. What do you guys think of this? Here's one really up close. Wow, look at the detail, huh? On something that's just gonna pop, right? And something that could just easily get destroyed, right? All this detail. Maybe they had a design so they wouldn't get hit by lightning, right? Maybe they used tools, materials on purpose. That would be smart, right? They weren't conductive. You don't want conductive material up there. Maybe these things are made of wood, rope, and wood is technically conductive. All these things are technically conductive. Everything is technically, right? But you know what I'm saying? You don't want any metals up there like that, like Caucasian Sasquatch was pointing out earlier. So yeah, I wonder, if they just use like canvas for the balloon part, and like wood for the rest, rope. I can really see something like this being pretty efficient. When you land, you tie it, so it doesn't fly away. Yeah, give me one of these things, huh? Especially with these gas prices, right? Give me one of these things. Yeah, up next we got the View della Garine du Roy Femeri. Oh no, something happened. This must be from the obituary area of that paper I got this stuff from. Yeah, see in the top over there? That balloon's exploding or something. Maybe it got hit. Maybe it got hit by electricity, or lightning rather, whatever. On the right, it seems that something flew up and hit it with a scythe, but I don't think that happened. On the right here, top right. Yeah, that's probably just a metaphor, right? You see people falling down, it's stinks. But I don't know. I think I'll take my chances. There's not much traffic up there, and like I said, with the gas prices, I think we all need one of these things. Yeah, here's that image I showed you guys earlier. Anybody? The more I look at this thing on the left, the more I'm thinking like, this could actually work. Like, I'm looking at all the parts, right? We got the spinning wheels, to turn the gears. I'm assuming what's inside those balloons up there is, or what? Yeah, those balloons up there, or it's probably something acidic, like battery, like a battery, because you can see the buildup up on the top, the acidic buildup. So yeah, and then you got the straight wire across connecting both of them. So you start turning the wheels, you got energy somehow. So there's somehow there. I think this is real. This looks like it could really work. This thing. How do we know they didn't have stuff like what I was just showing you inside this stuff inside what I was just showing you, right? And that's what they're claiming. That's what they're saying. It's an electric machine. It says it right there on the bottom. What do you guys make of all this? Can you guys hear me okay? All right, up next we got the aerostatic suits. These are interesting. We touched on these a little bit earlier, and like I said, there is you know Smithsonian archive info. They'll tell you that Leonardo da Vinci was working on this stuff. So it's kind of these kinds of things, aerostatic suits and flying machines and all these things. But of course, they make it out like it's all crazy. But I don't know. Yeah, check out Homeboy. Has got like a flat between his legs there to fly or something. Check out the lady on the right. She's got no extra weight with her clothes. That's cool. There's the flying men of legend. Yeah, I thought this was a depiction of Icarus and Daedalus. It must be, because on the bottom it says Icari and Daedalus. But they sure liked their Greek mythology in France at this time. There's a lot of stuff like this in there. But it's interesting because the way they're describing it, or it's depicted in this and the rest of this article, you're going to see that there's people trying to do this, exactly this, make fake wings, artificial wings, and fly around. Just like the myth, right? We're also in the myth where the sun is a lot closer than they tell us in this myth. Yeah. So yeah, what I'm saying is this stuff's supposed to be based on fiction. This is supposed to be a fictional story based on someone else's story that we don't know. Yeah, so I translated this as best I could, guys. The Flying Men. So it's from the fertile brain of Restif de la Bretonne. So it's like a book or a story. But I'm thinking, like, even back then I have these ideas and, like, some of this stuff looks like, would this fly? I mean, yikes. This looks pretty developed, not a lot of detail. Was this fiction, or did they just tell me this is fiction? Because like I said, it's based on a story from someone else. I wonder if that story was fictional. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, this one goes, Victorin, equipped with his strong wings, rising in the air from the steepest point of the inaccessible mountain. At 10 o'clock in the evening, carrying a basket of provisions attached to the leather strap which surrounded his loins, which from below made him look like a bird of incomparable size. Heroes are at Restif teaches us in his famous novel, most certainly inspired by Cyrano de Bergerac and Wilkins. Victorin is supposed to travel the world using his artificial wings, and he discovers countries populated by different species of brute men, such as the snake men reputed here. And it's funny that they say those snake men are fictional, because I know in Dante's Inferno they're there too, so it's like a lot of people at least write about these things, you know. Did they exist? You see a lot of statues and stuff too. I think they existed. Yeah, here's some more of the aerostatic suits, guys. What do you think? Were these the angels everybody was saying? I don't know. Yeah, so a guy from the 1700s wrote a fiction novel about aerostatic suits. It's pretty advanced. Pretty advanced concept to just have it. But then to just have the concept and not pursue it further, right? Is this Pan and Artemis from Greek Roman mythology? Notice the many-breasted depiction of Artemis on the right there. If that is her, you might ask why I think that would be Artemis, right? Well, you know, she's in the forest, she's dryad looking, she's hanging out with Pan, and the multi-breasted thing. Most people don't know, Artemis, Greek mythology, actually was depicted multi-breasted originally. This is a whole other rabbit hole, but yeah, there's mythology or legends or whatever to suggest that we had different anatomies not that long ago. And man was, what's the word? Androgynous? I don't know. But yeah, check out that, huh? Creepy. And I know in other myths, they just rip pieces of themselves off of themselves to reproduce. Zeus and stuff. Many other gods. Yeah, so they're saying this depiction is even older, possibly from an Egyptian deity, possibly. Oh, that was interesting too. Anyways, yeah, this is from the art. Back to the newspaper book we're going over. Were people really using this kind of stuff? You see on the right here, on the far right, the guy, there's ropes. The guy standing on ropes or something. Yeah, Meta Yarb to Yarby says, I don't want their chip, but wings, sure, why not? Yeah, I definitely don't want the chip. Hey, maybe we could make our wings look less demonic, huh? You know, kind of reminds me of that series Gargoyles. You ever watch Gargoyles? But yeah, check it out. Look on the right there, the dude's standing on ropes. Like, you can actually see a little less on the image on the left as well. But wow, what's going on here, huh, guys? It's also got like a bird hat or something. Maybe they're trying to depict the Nephilim. Huh? I don't know. Demons or something. Shit. But yeah, just how far back does this stuff go, huh? What are they doing over here on the left? And look, just to add insult to injury, like on the bottom of the picture, they got a close up of the fucking wings. Like I was saying earlier, that they got wings on these things. They're not just like hot air balloons filled with heat. You know what I'm saying? There's more going on with this. On the right, some kind of political cartoon. Good luck now. The Caduceus falling down upside down, putting a fan up, holding a hot air balloon out of control. This is some political cartoon, I think. I think it's interesting. The thing on the left's writing, you know, basically the flag of Tartaria. I don't know. Tartary, those from Tartarus. Interesting. Yeah, you know what this reminded me of was Wild Wild West. You guys ever watched that terrible movie Wild Wild West, Will Smith? And they got it. It's in the 1800s, and they got all this, you know, badass tech and stuff, like that train that's loaded with tech, and there's a giant spider that flies, a giant spider, mechanical spider at the end, tries to kill everybody. It kind of reminded me of this. What the hell is that thing on the right? Now, I was wondering, is this thing actually fly, or is this a political cartoon again? Because I think they're getting at the point with the greedy politicians on the left snickering at it, like, how can we make it as heavy and as expensive as possible, right? And you're going to notice, as it gets closer and closer to our time period in this thing, that everything just gets bigger and heavier and more expensive and less accessible. You get to the point where you have what we have now, where you can't even, you know, you can't even fly without a passport and all this crap, right? So, yeah, it was a systematic takeover, guys. It didn't happen overnight. It used to be very, very free, believe me. Yeah, but then again, like, if that last thing was just a political cartoon like I was theorizing, like, then what the hell is this, right? What is this? 1868, guys. Wow, it looks like a chariot on the front. It's got wheels. Real steam carriage, huh? Oh yeah, Total Recall, big time, man. man. Yo, Meta Yarb, can you hear me over the music? And guys, yeah, we got the 7th. No, the aerial steam carriage. Or is that a 7? The 7th aerial steam carriage? I can't see it, guys. Society, okay. Or the fabrication to apparels. Oh, the apparel fabrication. Henson Collection, Santa Maria. Yeah, okay. The aerial steam carriage. There you have it, guys. We have propulsion. Way sooner than we should have, quote unquote. Yeah, here's Volant again. This guy really got around. This guy was a legit inventor, I guess. This guy really flew around. And here he is about to get killed by something, I guess. I don't know what. The bottom, like, dude, man, why aren't they getting under there to catch him or something? He's like, this blasted thing, I knew it wasn't gonna work. Dude. Yeah, 1896. Check out the year on that. Wow. Volant. Oh no, it says in the bottom tragique. You can see tragique. Uh-oh, tragique's not good. I don't speak French, but tragique ain't good. God bless him. I hope he made it. Oh, what the hell is that thing? It's like a bicycle? I like that design. I want a flying bicycle. That's also in that movie Kiki's Delivery Service I mentioned earlier. It looked like on the right, it looks like we got another depiction of one of those suits. I mean, guys, this stuff isn't like a theory, you know. All these things you're looking at are tickets and prices to go experience these things for real. They weren't charging you to look at pictures of these things. You get what I'm saying? People would go out to view these things because they were real. You know, this guy's got his mechanical airplane bike. I'd go pay to see this shit. Wow. Ocularity experience. $500,000 frames to experience the tour, the construction and apparatus exposition university to 1900. Wow. Okay. You guys ever hear about that? What the hell is that? Check out the wings again, right? I mean, those wings look more like nature wings, you know, like to flap. I noticed on just underneath its left wing, near the front, you can see there's it's being propped up. Maybe that goes up and down. Maybe, you know, maybe this thing's mechanical, like they were telling us in the earlier images. I don't know. I don't see that thing flying any other way. Well, these are obviously just drawings. I don't think these ever existed, but what do you guys think? Maybe. What's going on over here, huh? We just stepped into Final Fantasy for real? Look, there's a cat on the top left. Someone hooked their cat up with wings too, bro. Good thing it's got 9 lives, right? Yikes. Oh, you can hear me? Okay, good, perfect. Thank you. You notice the Yarb, the music's from Final Fantasy 9? Stuff really existed. It for sure had motors or something, but I think that this one is fiction. This one's a fictional depiction, whatever you want to call it. All from the same newspaper, so the article. I had to really pull it up. Apparently, this is a sketch of Leonardo da Vinci. What's he got? That's Leonardo da Vinci, huh? Okay. He's got his what the fuck? He's got his triangle parachute. He's flying around, man. Cool. I want one. I know I'm a broken record, but with the gas prices, I think I'll take it. Representing a parachute, $14.95. It says underneath, if a man has a flag of starched canvas, so there you go, guys. That's the material. We're getting somewhere. Each side of which is 12 fathoms wide and which is 12 fathoms high, he can throw himself from any height whatsoever without fear of danger. Well, that's good to know. What do you guys thought about AERB when I first saw the song? Huh? I know you got this one, bro. Yeah. The thing I thought of was Breath of the Wild, man. It shows this stuff, truth and fiction, huh? Truth in games. Was this what he was doing, huh? I mean, that's pretty cool. You could just, I guess, if the wind's, favorable wind, huh? Just climb a mountain and just jump off. Yeah, MetaYarb says it doesn't matter who was, you know how they do it. That's right, totally. Wow, check this out, guys. Yeah, $14.95, everybody. I told you he did this kind of stuff. It's not a secret. They've taken this from us, guys. They took aeronaut, replaced it with stupid astronaut, something you could never achieve to do. Yeah, it's in the sky above you. God gave it to us. Enjoy it. You don't have to fly a giant hunk of steel. Oops, just kidding. Oh, check out this one, huh? Locomoteur atmosphérique. Wow. Anybody see a year on this one? We got a year on this one? I don't see a year on this one. Oh, wait. What the hell does that say? It must be. Oh, I can't zoom any closer. What do my elven eyes see? November? 4th? Help me out, guys. 4th of November. Over there on the left. Just to the left of the hot air balloon, whatever the hell that thing is. Dirigible locomotor atmospheric. Sciences, the 4th November. I want to say 1550 so bad, but it's probably 1850. I can't see the rest. It looks like the 5 next to it, but I'm just going to give it the benefit of the doubt that this is 1850. But even still, yeah, that's pretty ahead of its time, bro. I mean, can we do this kind of stuff now? Can we be free of their energy grid? This is what I was talking about. Doesn't this remind you of Final Fantasy? MysterySchooler, please. With your Final Fantasy, it's enough. It's a video game. Calm down. Bro, I'm just saying, look, right? I'm tripping, right? Look. Yeah, Meta Yarp says you jump first. Yeah, exactly, bro. I'm afraid of heights too, so we gotta make a hot air balloon, man. I'll do the test drive. I'll do the test run. Wow. Doesn't this remind you? Is this what they're showing us in these video games, right? With these big boats, and you see the little propellers on left and right. There's no way that can fly, right? It would have to be, the game had to be right. So, yeah, I think they're showing us in fiction. Yeah, we went over this one earlier. We showed this one for a minute. A closer up image of it. Yeah, premiere experience. Wow. Check out all the people. How many people do you think are on there? Doesn't this look a lot cheaper than all that rocket fuel and all that stuff? Aren't they concerned about the environment? I thought they were concerned about the environment. Don't they want more stuff like this then? Imaginary traverse is from Volance again, whatever, but yeah, just how close were they to this technology? I mean, is it real? I don't think the guy in the middle with all the pigeons or the ducks, I don't think that really worked. You guys think that the ducks in the middle of that? I'm not going on that thing. Oh, don't worry, he's sitting on a broomstick too, so it's cool. I like the guy on the right's idea, huh? It's like, I'm out of here, screw you guys. I'm sick of this. I'm not paying any more taxes, flies away. Amsterdam 1709, okay. Yeah, check out the guy on the right, bon voyage. Ta-ta. Wow, what a trope. Yeah, I wasn't really able to see this one well enough to translate them. Just, ascension, automatic, things like that. Arrival, 2. But these could very well be fiction. I'm pretty sure we're getting into the cartoon short section of the newspaper, wherever this is taken from, that book I showed at the start. Which has a very newspaper vibe to me, that's why I keep saying that. But I guess that's just how books were back then, I don't know. But yeah, this definitely looks like the cartoon section of the shorts in the paper. Wow, check it out, guys. This guy's got a big hot air balloon and a giant hot air balloon and 2 big hot air balloons tied to each side of it. Maybe, see how he's dangling from the strings on the bottom? Maybe he can pull those strings and that's enough to turn the thing even a bit, because you don't have to turn it too much. As long as you're heading in the right direction, you're pretty much straight. So I guess you're just battling the wind all the time. Yeah, that's what I think he's doing on the bottom with those ropes, though. You hang from it, and that maybe gives it enough movement to turn it. Oh, and of course, the hot air balloon on the left was brought to you by Uranus. So, and it's made of clouds, I guess. That's strange, There's so many artistic depictions, and then you're going to see as we get in very physicist kind of descriptions. Yeah, check out this info on Tetsu Brissy. That guy that rides on the horse we covered earlier. On 18th of June, 1786. He flew for 11 hours and made the first electrical observations as he ascended into thunderclouds. He stated that he drew remarkable discharges from the clouds by means of an iron rod carried in the basket. Well, there it is, guys. There it is, everybody. He also experienced St. Elmo's fire, a phenomenon in which luminous plasma, because lightning is plasma, guys, so there you go, is created by a corona discharge from a rod-like object in an atmospheric electric field. Wow. Apparently, in 1786, Tetsubushi was the first man who was called upon to pay damages for crops which had been trampled mostly by the rustics who flocked to see him. Wow, so this guy was like world famous. Yeah, there it is, 1798 in Paris. He completed the first balloon flight on horseback. Ascending from Bellevue, the horse, which has been trained to stand perfectly still regardless of surrounding activities, endured bleeding from its nose and ears due to the altitude. What the hell? Does that even sound right, guys? Like, why would you even go that high? It's crazy, right? During the first days of the revolutionary consulate, balloon ascents regained some favor with the public. Thus, on 26th of year 7, in the French Republic calendar, autumn 26, grape harvest, what the fuck? Tetsubushi performed an equestrian balloon ascent, which has remained famous. He had built an elongated balloon to carry a large rectangular wooden platform where he sat astride his horse without it being tethered. What the hell? Where did he get this horse from? Is it blind and deaf or something, right? Tetsubushi ascended at Bellevue, but the experiment did not meet his expectations, so he tried again a few days later and succeeded beyond expectations. He landed on the plain of Nanacher and set the horse loose. Okay, so this is a story, guys, but you know, in that image I showed you after I showed you this guy the first time of, you know, the war that's happening, and they're using this technology to, you know, these aerostatics to move large groups of cavalry around. Was this guy testing this out for the military so they could do that? It mentions this is before the revolution. I don't know. I certainly never heard of any of this in history class, so we done fucked up. 1850. Check it out, guys. It's like a comedy movie or something, huh? It's like a silent film. I didn't think they had silent films back then. Maybe it's Impressions de Voyage. Maybe it's a play, huh? But yeah, they're doing plays on these guys. And look at this. How far back does this stuff go? This doesn't look modern at all. This looks like medieval. What are they doing at the bottom? There's jesters and shit? What the hell? Look at their clothes. This isn't modern France. This is 1787 France? Where are we? What's happening? You see what I mean with how accessible was this stuff exactly? Just how personal these guys are getting their personal balloon. Oh, I see now. Okay, that explains the next image. I thought the guy on the bottom was just holding it up for them or something. No, that thing's strapped to that guy's back, and he's gonna go take off. Yeah, it's in the next image. He's gonna take off on that balloon. Yeah, it's in one of the future images. That guy takes off on that thing, and he's flying through the air. It's funny. Yeah, what do you guys think? Do these things fly? Airplanes and dirigibles from the cathedrals. Doesn't seem to imply fiction, guys. This doesn't seem to imply fiction. I don't know. Airplanes and dirigibles. Cathedrals. Wow. I like that corkscrew looking one on the left. That kind of looks like that thing Da Vinci was doing, right? Oh, and look, that guy in the balloon towards the center on the left side here. He's like pulling on the straps and stuff. I wonder if I was right. Maybe they were doing that. Notice there's no torch. Using gases. It's the guy that was on the bottom. So they got it up, and now they're pulling it with a horse or donkeys. With donkeys, that's what they're doing. And of course, the guy hanging from the balloon, in his right hand has a horn. He's blowing. That's cool. He's getting attention, you know. Ladies, check me out, right? Can you fly? No. His left hand, he's got a lantern? I wonder what the lantern's for. Anybody? Yeah, we got a guy standing. Oh, yeah, this must be a circus or something, right? The guy's standing on the donkeys. Left. He's standing on two donkeys. They're at full speed. Holding the reins, looks like. What's that in the front for? Damn. Oh, it's definitely more entertaining circus than torturing the animals like they do. Yeah, this reads, 2 curious projects. The aerostatic flotilla of Dupas de la Court, French physicist, 1824. Check that bad boy out, huh? Wow. Want to get a closer look? Babushki. Yeah, so we saw drawings of this. This is supposed to be a drawing, but I don't buy these images are drawings, to be honest with you. I think they had some kind of photos tech way back then. I'm not going to get into it's a whole other can of worms, but yeah, there it is again, guys. Got one gigantic hot air balloon, and it's squared in by 4 other hot air balloons. Probably to keep stability, huh? Yeah, and I'm guessing you just turn it left or right by just pivoting your weight on one side or the other to try to turn. But we've already established there's more technology behind these things than we're realizing. I gotta stop with the pivoting your weight thing to move steer. That's probably not what they're doing. It's what they said it was. It's a freaking atmospheric electricity, or whatever you want to call it. Atmoplane electricity. Yeah, doesn't that look like Final Fantasy? Tell me it doesn't look like Final Fantasy, this depiction up here, right? Totally, dude. They're showing us. Yeah, and just so you guys know, the first propulsion system was supposed to be in 1903. Oh yeah, here's some more information on that. The first true radio zone sent precisely encoded telemetry from weather sensors was invented in France by Robert Gros, coined the name radio zone, and flew the first instrument on January 7th, 1929. So that's what they tell us, guys. That's the official story of the weather balloons. But check this out. There's the thumbnail, right? That's a sounding balloon. Remember in the first slide I showed you guys? It was equipped with a sounding balloon and bristles to harness atmoplane electricity. That's it. You can even see in this diagram that the energy is going from the sounding balloon to the paddles or the wings, whatever you want to call them. See? So this was technology. Incredible. See, it's not just a regular balloon. Look, it's got a whole frame. It's got a whole frame, sphere frame built. See? It's not just a balloon. What the hell's going on, right, guys? Anybody? MetaYarb says, notice there are no electricity. Yeah. Planes are too unreliable. Yeah, really, man. They're so expensive and they're dangerous and God, they stink. They pollute. Military grants anything for the free. That's right. MetaYarb says less government to stop you from living dreams. Yep. Yeah, exactly, man. You know, we're so suppressed that we can't do anything. You can't even drive without, like, for example, if you're a licensed driver for many years and your driver's license is expired, you're considered, you know, you're not supposed to be driving. And it's like, what the hell, man? It's my property on the public road, right? I've already passed all this test, so you don't I can drive. Like, what the fuck? The whole thing's a scam. It's all a scam for the state to make money. All this stuff got suppressed. Like, they limited travel and made it expensive to. If they limit travel, hello, crazy, right? I don't know how people don't realize this shit. Tripping me out. Was patent for harnessing radiant energy from the atmosphere. Yeah. It reads the mechanical propulsion of the aerostats, the balloon ship of Lennox, 1834. So, you know, that's like, what, 70, 80, 90. It's like 80 years before the Wright brothers crap. We have mechanical propulsion on the aerostat, 1834. There it is, folks, in black and white. That's a done deal. Any questions? Yeah. And, you know, it's funny because I don't think the average normie would even disagree that the, you know, travel industry and energy and all that stuff is just completely corrupted and suppressed from us and stuff. Come on, we could definitely do better than how we're doing now with tech and efficiency and availability, accessibility to people, you know, travel. And just, this whole system right now is just crap. And usually the people who are barking for the system are usually parts of it, right? Like, I love the system. Oh, really? What do you do? I'm a lawyer. Oh, I'll bet you love the system. You make a shitload of money for fucking persecuting people all day or whatever. Nothing against lawyers. You get what I'm saying, guys. Of course you like. Of course you're more prone to like the system. You're a part of it. 34. Wow. And there's all the people to watch it. You know, and oh, it's just a drawing. Say it's just a drawing. Say it's just a drawing because I love my fucking job. Babushki. Now here are tickets yourself. Yep. They're selling these tickets so you can buy it yourself. So you can go and view them yourself. So they're not just drawings. So that's that. I got some copium. You want copium? Yeah, there's another ticket, guys, and you can see we got the. Yeah, you can come check it out. See, there's the ticket right there. There's a copy of it. It's just a scratch. Just scratch your arms off. Well, I could just go all day. I could go all day. Device which was used to prepare hydrogen gas for the filling of military aerostats. So they were using these for the military like that first, like we covered earlier when I showed you the War of the Hot Air Balloons. Look, guys. Here it is in black and white. Figure 38. Device which was used to prepare hydrogen gas for the filling of military aerostats. Look, they got the hose. They have the vacuum seal, you know, they got the containers, you know what I'm saying? They got everything they need to. They got the pipe coming out of the ground for the gas. You know, they got, man, this is a full-blown hydrogen gas facility, whatever. I don't know what the hell it would be called. Yeah. Did you guys know about this? Notice that netting at the top as they're filling the balloon. That's the netting we've noticed on the top of almost all of these balloons we've looked at so far. So that answers the question where they got it from, or what. This is how they were produced. So I'm gonna raise the question again: just how accessible and common were these hot air balloons? Did people have these aerostatics? Did they have aerostatic technology more available, so they were able to fly around and travel freely, therefore not limiting the economy, therefore not limiting commerce, therefore living more freely? There's a reason they did this, guys. It's not because the government hates balloons, okay? They did this to keep us back. You understand? Yeah, it's 1840. Green's big balloon in the land of the antipodes. I at first thought this was fictional, so I dug a little deeper. No, he's a real person. Yeah, well documented. Over 500 balloons flights documented. Yeah, they went all the way to Australia. I'm assuming back. They look pretty comfortable traveling around there too. These people don't look scared. Like, oh, thank God we made it. Thank God we made it alive, right? We managed to make it all the way to Australia from France in our balloon. It was such a perilous journey, right? No, they look like they just got out of their car. Hey, check it out. Look, the Gallery of London. Hey, showing them. They're selling them stuff. Look, hey, take a pamphlet, right? Come on down. They don't look like they just got through some perilous journey, do they? Nah, man. They just get on the balloon. They hopped on the balloon. Shit. They'll be back at France by tomorrow. Give me a break, guys. Gee, why wouldn't they want us doing this? Why would they take this from us? Because then you could travel anywhere you want, anytime, and do anything. That's why. They can't charge you an arm and a leg for it. Tutoy. Yeah, check out the antipodes, huh? Wow. Yeah, all the way to Australia. What do you guys think? Look, they got servants and everything on the far right. What's going on over here? Don't forget, a lot of the images I just showed you, there was restaurants, depictions of restaurants in the air on these hot air balloons. Restaurants? How big of a thing was this? Don't make me pull up a high school textbook and start reading to you Life from the 1700s, how they teach us how it's supposed to be, okay? I think people forget sometimes how they teach us how it's supposed to be, because it ain't. Yeah, wow. And what's with the Aboriginal hair, huh? They look different, don't they? Can I just say they look different than what we've been taught how Aborigines look? They look really small, man. See the white hair? Big white hair? Big long white hair. Oh, they're all just old? The one on the right has it too. The old people are servants too. Yep, just another day in the neighborhood, guys. Yeah, there's Machine Volante's machine again. Maybe that's the one he crashed earlier, huh? And I just want to say, guys, just because he crashed it, if he did crash it, that doesn't mean it's not legit. I mean, you're not gonna experiment with a craft that you could sit down in and fly around in and stuff without having some hiccups. I mean, you know, gotta work this stuff out. Now, I want you guys really, really open your mind a little bit for a second, okay? Does this look like a basic description of some, primitive technology, of some, 1700 stuff? This looks pretty complex to me. This looks advanced. This guy's brilliant. There was nothing slow about these people. I honestly have no idea why they aren't at the stage we're at now, or I would argue that we're further behind now. People are like, oh no, we're more advanced now because we have cell phones. Oh really? Can you make a cell phone? No. Oh yeah, we saw that one earlier too, the Domitor. The dirigible, I guess. This one's not dirigible though. I don't know. Well, that's interesting. You can see in the image on the right, they got like a wheel, it looks like, on the inside. I'll bet they turn that wheel and it adjusts those umbrellas on the left and the right, huh? Or parachutes, whatever you want to call them. Wow, I mean, I don't know. As long as it's not a windy day, it looks like that thing would be okay, huh? Gosh, travel all over the world in that thing, look. And they did, guys. We just saw they were in Australia. Shit. That's all over the world. Yeah, check out the years on some of this stuff, huh, guys? Like I keep saying, it's not unbelievable that there were aerostatics at this time. We had hot air balloons and things like that at this time. It's all the stuff I've shown in this presentation, how they're utilizing atmoplane energy, you know, with sounding balloons from the hot air balloons themselves to gather electricity to use the wings, so the wings will operate. And there was more to it than this. So yes, I'm not saying they didn't have hot air balloons back then. I know they did. What I'm saying is they had factories for hydrogen balloons, like I just showed you, and atmoplane energy, harnessing aerostatics. Unbelievable. On the top it says Bon Voyage. These guys are out of here. Wow. Looks like a boat to me. Looks like they just took a boat and just tied ropes to it and went to their hydrogen plant and just did that. Wow. Oh yeah, this is the balloon in the small art print, menus, invitations, etc., etc. Yeah, so look, you get salad on there. They got desserts on there. Look, there's guys fishing from the side of it. Yeah, cakes on there. Oh. I don't speak French, guys, so I'm doing my best here, okay? But yeah, the point is, yeah, restaurants on these things, yeah, not what we were taught. Not. So, you know, if life gives you coconuts, just ride a Camelot, right? Yeah, you know, they got their force ascension from their balloon, and they got their force direction from their propulsion from their griffin, right? It's interesting because there are legends of griffins. I wonder if they were around. They're used in such a way. Anyways, we made it. Wow, we made it all the way to the end. How long did we last? Let's check back on the chat real quick before we go. Neda Yarb says, Aboriginal used to speak ancient Hungarian. Figure that out. Captain Crook lied more likes. I'll check that out. I haven't gone down that rabbit hole, but thank you, brother. Yeah, we made it, guys. Thanks for being here, everybody. What did you guys think about the aerostatic technology of the past, huh? Pretty advanced. Let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please leave a like, subscribe, tell your friends. You know, we don't got enough people around here. I could, if I had more followers, I could put more work into these. I could make them epic. You know, this is me doing it on the side. Could you imagine if I just put all of my time into this? So anyways, thanks for everything, guys. Oh, all right, we got Scott Level Ramen in the house. What's up, buddy? Hey, good to see you, man.